Yes, friends, I'm back to the beach, and I wanted to do a quick review of the TYR, not TYR. It's called TYR, the company is called TYR, Ultralite Snorkel 2.0. And I've never had any luck with snorkels with valves, though I've only had one in the past, but I was reluctant to even try again. But I said, hey, it's TYR, named after the Norse god of war, not TYR. Oh yeah, look. You see? I know they spell it all caps, but it's TYR. Anyways, I'm loving how easy it is to clear it. And if you don't know anything about snorkels, and you want to buy a snorkel, you should know how to clear the snorkel. All you do, you block the airflow with your tongue, your mouth, and it usually, if there's no valve, it'll expel it all through the top. With the valve, it's even easier because it expels through the bottom. And I like this extra bit here. I'm just going to give a quick demonstration. This is not the best conditions for swimming today. But on the bright side, there's nobody here except for the people in the parking lot. What are they up to? Up to something. All right, let's see. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Now this snorkel, I'm pretty sure, is not designed for open water, okay? They don't say yeah, they don't say no, but I'm pretty sure it's not designed for choppy ass open water. But if you use it like that, or even in the pool if you get water in it, you have to know how to clear it with that strong exhale. The valve does not mean now you can just breathe normally and the water will clear. No, you have to do that strong exhale. And people who aren't used to using snorkels have a hard time with that. And anyways, let me just submerge myself. Again, this snorkel is not made for skin diving, right? But you see, I went completely under, and all I did was a hey, you could almost say the name of the company, TYR. And most of it comes at the bottom. If there was no valve here, you could still do it. It would come at the top. There's nothing wrong with this snorkel. It's very good. And I figured I've had bad luck with valves on snorkels before, but if the name TYR is on it, I'll give it a whirl. It's very cost effective. I like it a lot. And understand, this is not a skin diving snorkel that usually goes to the side of your head and usually doesn't have this point to it. And you can figure out why this is different. This is for training. This keeps you hydrodynamic. That's why that point is on the front there. And again, it's not designed for completely submerging yourself, but when you're swimming in open water, the clearance on the top of your head's not much. It's enough, surprisingly. And when you realize that, you might be worried and try to swim with your chin up, which you never want to do. But you don't have to. Tuck your chin, you're all good. The thing is, in open water, if you've got waves over 5 inches, you're gonna keep getting water in it, and it kind of sucks. But now, I'm not recommending you do that. But if you know how to clear it and you practice clearing it, it's not that big of a deal. I should mention, this doesn't have a top valve. Some of these new fandangled snorkels they've come out with over the last decade or something also have top valves. This one just has a bottom valve. Again, this is not for skin diving and not for surface diving. But I also wanted to mention it comes with these tips that you can put on the top in order to restrict your breathing. Because that's something some people want to do. I mean, I guess for training, it's for cardio and whatnot. But I'm not going to bother with that. I think maybe I should quit smoking first. And maybe since this is not generally a swimming channel, for my regular viewers and for people who don't understand generally the point of a training snorkel as opposed to a freediving snorkel, it's so you can get the opportunity to concentrate on everything else but your breathing, or something other than your breathing. So I just wanted to say there's a similarity between dancing and swimming in that it's very good and useful, especially for beginners, but for anybody really, to concentrate on isolating different techniques and body parts. With dancing, that's really, I find, a great method. Just concentrate on moving one thing. In fact, keep doing it until you get fed up with it. Limit yourself until the limits force you or compel you to go beyond the limits. Anyways, does that make any sense? Maybe I'll have to do another video going into my theory, and I'm sure it's not just my theory. In fact, way back when I was young and I was really into dancing, I read a book by Madonna, about dancing, went into that. What the hell does that have to do with swimming, James? It's like with the thing about why would you want to snorkel or why would you want fins. Understand the difference between performance and training, like those fins that I showed you. Or that I'm showing you now, they're heavy and short. They're not for performance per se. They're not for going fast and far as you're using them. They're for building up your leg muscles. So it isolates that. And with the using the snorkel, but now you're cheating. You're not working on your breathing for the moment while you're using it. While you're using it, now you can work on your pull. You can do this thing called sculling. Sculling in the water. You can actually start moving yourself forward with just the right motions. It's all about getting comfortable in the water. Because unlike dancing, if you're not comfortable doing all the different things, you can drown. Of course, if you're not comfortable on the dance floor and you get too crazy, you can accidentally trip and punch somebody in the face. Sorry to that chick that happened to many years ago. Still feel bad about that. Or you can sprain an ankle. Anyways, so with anything like that, it's so important to work on isolating the different things. And with swimming, you have all these different tools at your disposal for training where you can stop focusing on one or two aspects and just focus on the other one or two or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure this is all very clear as mud. Sorry for my tea teeth. That's disgusting. I should, what? I'm not going to stop drinking tea before I jump in the lake. It's awesome. Hey, look at these guys over here. Look at these guys. So, what am I going to do? Break this into two videos? One review for the snorkel and another one talking about my theory of, now whatever, I'll make this a chapter at the end. I call this the epilogue. James's philosophy of swimming and dancing. Oh, and of course the other really important similarity between swimming and dancing is rhythm. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. You know, it really screws up your rhythm when you're trying to swim, trying to film at the same time. Great way to drown, which is probably why all the really serious swimmers that do reviews of products don't do it like I just did it, because it's actually a really bad thing to do. Anyways, if you try to multitask too much, you'll screw something up. It's always the way. The myth of multitasking, friends. You know what? I need to get back in the water and just focus on training. Enough filming. Enough filming. I don't know why these guys have some kind of bizarre interest with my tent. They had to run over here. One of them was picking at my swim fins. Why? What is the attraction? How are you so close? What is with these seagulls? You have no fear? Do they have rabies? Can seagulls have rabies?